All right, Dave Call here. Let's go make some gears. We're going to start out making sure we're in Workspace, Maya Classic. Then I'll hold down Spacebar, which gives you the complete menu system, and go to Create Poly Primitives Gear. Now I'm going to dolly in, holding down the Alt key and the right mouse button. And what I want to make sure I've got is you look and see there are too many divisions in this gear. So I'm going to go to the Inputs tab and click Poly Gear 1 and change the height divisions to 1. Then I can hit R and scale the gear down, and there we have our first gear. Now I can also hit 3 to convert it to a subdivision surface. And I may want to see what it looks like in the Arnold render. But before I do that, I want to hit W and pull the gear up, and hold down Spacebar again and go to Create Poly Primitives Plane. This will be the floor for the gear, and I'll scale up with this. And then I want to go into Arnold View and click on Create Sky Dome Light, which is over here. You can also go to Create Lights, not in here because these are the standard Maya lights, but you can go to Arnold and go to Lights and use Sky Dome Light. The next thing I want to do is click on the gear and right mouse button, go to Material or Assign New Material. This is with the right mouse button. And I want to open up Arnold Shader and then go into AI Standard Surface, and that's making an AI Standard Surface shader. Then I may want to take a look here and go to Presets, and I will go ahead and make this thing, say, a copper, going to copper, then hitting replace. Now let's see what it looks like if we go back into Arnold, and this is Arnold right here. I'll hit the play button. You can see that we have a nice copper shape, which is looking pretty nice there. And then I'll hit the space bar to turn it off. Now if I want to rotate this gear, I'll click on here on the gear and go all the way to frame 1 and hit S as in set keyframe. Then I can pull all the way over here and I can rotate this and do Control A and go to 359 degrees and hit S down here, and you see there's a white line, a red line actually, and you can see. And if I hit the play button, you can see that this thing will go. And you can see how it'll look if I render it in Arnold as well. Now if I hold down Alt and right mouse button, I can make another gear by duplicating it. So I'll hit Q to select the gear and do Control D, and that's W. Move it that way, and then this one, I could go to here and I could take and move this over to here. I'll hit S, and this will be negative 359, almost a complete circle. And then I'll hit S again on this gear. So you can see now, if I do Alt V to play it, you see it's going too much here. So let me take a look at what I've got. And this thing, I'm going to change the rotate Y to 0 and hit S. And now this will work perfectly the way it is here. Then I also want to take this and right mouse button, go to Material Attributes, go to AI Standard Surface 1, and under Presets, I'm going to go ahead and make it a car paint. So we'll take a look at what we have here. I'll hit play, and there's 2 pieces of car painted. I'll hit play on this, and the cool thing with Arnold's, you can scale up as far as you want, and there you have it. We can play these, and you see that they play real time, which is pretty nice in Arnold. So there you go. See what you come up with.